respond to almost any type of emergency, anywhere from motor vehicle crashes, heart attacks, falls, childbirth, and unfortunately even gunshot wounds. In any of these cases, EMTs provide this vital service as they care for and transport the sick and injured to hospitals and trauma centers. With this critical responsibility, our EMS providers must be committed to providing the highest level of care to Ohioans. And everything I've seen through the division here says that that is overwhelmingly the case. The Department of Public Safety's Division of EMS oversees the certification of EMTs and firefighters and assures that the professionals in these life-saving roles are properly trained, educated, and prepared for emergency situations. The Division of EMS and the State EMS Board takes this role seriously and works hard not just to oversee certification, but to help raise the quality of the care that Ohioans receive. EMTs provide critical life-saving services every day. They are really the ones fulfilling the division's mission. So today, we will honor those who have gone above and beyond their duties to help save lives and minimize disability to Ohio citizens and visitors. EMS is an essential part of every community, but few people appreciate the importance of emergency medical services in their community until an emergency calls upon firefighters or EMTs to respond to a life-threatening situation. That's why today is such an important event. We've gathered here this morning to honor and recognize Ohio's exceptional EMS personnel, as well as Ohio's emergency medical services system providers and organizations. Currently, we have the commitment and dedication of more than 40,000 EMTs and more than 50,000 firefighters in Ohio who provide a fundamental community service every day. This year's National EMS Week theme, Anytime, Anywhere, We'll Be There, amplifies the commitment that emergency medical personnel make on behalf of the communities that they serve. The Ohio EMS Awards Program was created by the Division of EMS and the State EMS Board to recognize outstanding achievements and to honor those in Ohio's EMS system whose accomplishments rise above the day-to-day excellence of that system. Each day in Ohio, EMS providers save lives and perform countless noteworthy acts of caring, kindness, and service to their community. These awards are a tribute to those individuals and organizations whose overall contributions go beyond their basic duties and responsibility and who represent the finest traditions of their profession. All nominations were reviewed by the Division of EMS to determine that the nominee was in good standing and that the individuals were currently certified at the level for which they were nominated. An award selection panel was created for each category. The selection panel, made up of the Division of EMS staff and the EMS board members, reviewed and evaluated the nominations. To avoid personal bias, nomination forms were redacted to remove any direct identifiers of the nominee before being sent to the members of the selection panel for their evaluation. The first category for the Ohio EMS Awards is the 2010 Emergency Medical Service Provider of the Year. This award honors emergency medical technicians for achievement of excellence in areas of patient care, public access, public education, and training, disaster preparedness, and outstanding service to their communities. This year's award is issued for EMT Basic, EMT Intermediate, and the paramedic levels. At this time, I'd like to ask Jim Davis, the EMS Board Chairman, to join me on the podium to honor the award winners. Jim?
Thank you, Rich. As I was trying to decide on exactly what I was going to say to you this morning, there was a common theme that kept coming back, and that is the word honor. I am actually honored to represent 19 other members of the State EMS Board who, through the use of good business practices, sound science, work every month to foster and advance the care of EMS in Ohio. I'm proud to call them my friends, and I'm proud to call them my colleagues. And I'd ask that they raise their hand and at least let people in the audience here know who you are. Rich, thanks to you and your staff, not just for today, but you are the face of EMS in Ohio on a daily basis and dealing with the public. And I know that I speak for the board when I tell you that we appreciate it. Laura, it goes unspoken as to the importance of ASAP to EMS in Ohio. And I think I speak to the board when I tell you that we're excited to have ASAP part of the ceremonies today. But we are here for the word honor. And there is no greater honor than when a firefighter or paramedic looks at somebody and says and speaks about another paramedic or another firefighter and says, "That does a good job. She's a good paramedic." And that's the point of why we're here today, because one of your colleagues actually felt strongly enough about you to sit down and take the time to write a letter and brag about you to the state. And be it Jenny Reedy, who's here today, has fostered the advancement of EMS education in Ohio and made us all a little bit better, or David Gershner, who has made us all a little bit safer by his continuing and untiring efforts to make Ohio safer as a community. But right now, throughout 88 counties in Ohio, there are EMS providers that are responding to the call, as Rick said. They're standing in people's living rooms, they're standing in their bedrooms. And there's not a greater honor that we can be paid than the trust of the public to come into the most intimate places of their life in their most trying times and be entrusted with the biggest secrets and the most precious information that they have. It's a trust that is developed over time. It's one that we must respect. It's one that we must work to deserve and earn every day. So as I conclude my comments, I will tag on to Rich's asking for a moment of silence. When I say over the next couple days, just think about somebody in your area who has given everything and to foster EMS care in Ohio. Be it Dr. Toth up in the Lyme area, be it our friend John Moore here locally in the Columbus area. As we think about them, please let's use their memory as an opportunity to drive our further education, and let's have some comfort knowing that them looking down upon us is keeping us a little safer. So with that, I'd like to talk about the first award. The first award recipient to be recognized today is representing the Emergency Medical Technician Basic Certification level. This individual has served as an EMT since 1998 and is described, 88, and is described as humble by nature, but a standout in her commitment to providing the best care possible to her patients. She has defined the role as an EMT as a professional and dedicated servant of the community as chief of the Mineral Sandy Ambulance District. The EMT Basic of the Year Award goes to Deborah K. Wine. Please, Deborah, come up and accept your award.
This affected, I was supposed to get the button to put that on live. It didn't affect it? Okay.
The second award recipient to be recognized today represents the Emergency Medical Technician Intermediate Certification level. This individual is described as the epitome of what EMS should be about. His dedication and longevity in the EMS field is evident through his long and persistent involvement with volunteer EMS and fire departments in the village of Bluffton since 1988. He exemplifies the best leadership, dedication, and service to his community. The EMT Intermediate of the Year Award goes to Rick A. Skeletor. And Rick, if you please come up and accept the award.